Everybody in the whole wide world really just needs to chill.
So when the show got mean, really mean, much meaner, was actually when Matt and Trey became involved, and Kenny got a gig writing on South Park, and that to me, I mean, you'd have to ask him, but that to me was when he became just
crazy,
intolerably mean, and without any remorse, that became the shtick. You know, how can I fuck Spenny and make him look like an idiot? You know, that, and it worked, and people liked that. And the similar experience with Showcase. And by the way, we get canceled on the CBC because we created we did this ourselves. We made an ad, Kenny versus Spenny ad, and they ran it, which was pretty racy for CBC, and they ran it in the toddler block.
What?
In the morning. And so the old lady started complaining.
Oh, of course.
That's probably sexist. The old, whatever, the ageist. I can't even talk anymore.
I know.
You can't say anything right. They started complaining. So that's when they took a look and say, who are these guys again? What are they doing? What? Get them the fuck out of here. We were on right before the CBC network news.
Yeah.
So if you think about our show, the last thing would usually be me doing a humiliation.
Yeah.
So it would be like me with my head in the toilet trying to bob for apples. And then 2 seconds later, and Peter Mansbridge with the news.
It's a weird slot for you guys.
Yeah. And you'd have to talk to them, but I think they were just completely derelict in their duty, or that was just the way things worked. But most shows die even in Canada, when you're axed, and we done, what was it, 20, what did I say?
26 it was, yeah.
Episodes. But Showcase, we had garnered enough of a following, and somebody there was clever enough to see that we had a following, and they picked us up. But that's very rare, very lucky. So then I guess 2-3 years later was when it was just getting progressively.
That's what I was going to say. It got more and more crazy as the seasons went on.
Well, yeah, you kind of,
So people expect, I guess. To some degree, you always got to keep something new.
Well, you're a wrestling guy, right?
I'm not, but I was going to ask you about that because I know you're huge into wrestling.
Yeah. So wrestling, if you follow the classic babyface heel thing, which is what wrestling really was until the Attitude Era, and then the bad guys became the good guys because the kids like that, the F you to authority, right? So I see myself as a reverse heel. So in another time, I would have been the good guy that people cheered for.
Yeah.
But now I'm the lame guy that everybody hates. So what I did comedically was I said, okay, you want to hate me for that? I'm really going to lay it on, and I'll start lecturing about gorillas and I'll be the politically correct, knob, which is a real legitimate part of me, by the way. So that's what happened. And that's how, to this day, that's how I see myself. So it's like in the old school wrestling, when a heel would come into the arena and the crowd would pop and they'd start booing and throwing things, that guy was doing his job.
Yeah.
So if people are hating on me and trolling
love to hate you. Yeah.
Then I'm doing my job.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what it is. That's, too bad for me that I don't get the glory, but that's my job, and it's honest, and I'll egg them on.